things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ole Miss offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Stribling. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, 1 on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's got it again. Ran through the contact. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Spins away from the defender. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key.
Breaks into the open.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Fires downfield. On target to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. They're setting up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. He's looking to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Dances away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Runs for the tackle. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's chat for just a moment about Pittsburgh. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Yeah, quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It'll be a draw. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Leaves it with the running back. Quick step and go. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. The play-action fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Oh, they're after him! Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Oh, better look out. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense in hurry-up mode. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lee. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Panthers are flying down the field. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking to throw at Simmons. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Lee. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Powers through the defender. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. They'll move the tight end. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Going to sling it on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Stribling. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
So now it's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He leaves it with his back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking to throw, it's Hilton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Bring in the heat. Unleashes one. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for room. It's Diggs. Got the first down and more. Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a... And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Ray. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. on second down. That's caught. It's Ray. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll try the right side. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Simmons. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Diggs.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Haas. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Diggs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Diggs. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hilton. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Looking for room, it's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Haas. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's dribbling. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lacy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Rebels are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd down play from the gun. He caught it. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Pitt right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the run, it's Thomas. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the back. Turning it on! They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hands it off on the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's still running after the move. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field is Simmons. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Wallace. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll push this lead out to a touchdown at 27-20.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Now, nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
on to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Pitt pushing the pace. They'll give it on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The lone back's got it. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right back to the well. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding open areas. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They just haven't been able to sustain anything, keep running out the punt team, but still within striking distance. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. To the air, it's Hilton. Got them back over the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend.
Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Creates a little space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw at Simmons. Gets it out quickly. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll run it on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
22.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
22.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll give it to the back. Got a little space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Lee. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They're able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Hilton. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.